Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning. Have a great show lined up, and we'll get started with our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at 767-5500. Run by and see those folks there and check it out. We're really looking at some mild weather. High today be 63 and low tonight. It's going to get cool again. It'll be mild during the day, but it'll not be cool. It's going to drop down to 43, but like I say, this is some of the end of our cool weather. The water temperature dropped back down one more degree, 65 here. It's been 64, 65, and it got up to 66 one time, but 65 is what it stands now. Our river readings, that's always of interest to us, and especially now. The Apalachicola River at Bluntstown, it really got up there. It's reading this morning at 13.6. It's falling out. A pretty steady fall on it. And we're looking at, if you're looking on for the weekend, it's going to get on down below 10 by the weekend, but it's at 13.6 now, and a pretty rapid fall on it. Now, the Choctawhatchee at Caryville, it's the same thing. It got up really high. It got up around 15 feet. Now, this morning it's reading 11.4. And it's falling out. We're looking at again by the weekend, it's going to be below 10 foot by the weekend. So both rivers really sort of parallel what each other are doing. They're both falling out pretty fast, and they've both been really high this past week, all the rain we've had. But this weekend, we're looking at them below 10 foot. So it'll be it was a good flood we had about, get some of that water back in those sloughs and all that we talked about the other day. Now, looking at our tides over on the saltwater side today, it's February the 20th, okay? We're looking at a low tide this morning at 3:43, and the tide's going to be coming in all day. It's going to come in to 5:22, be a high tide this afternoon at 5:22. Really an excellent day to be on the water. Excellent day to be on the water. Okay, now, every Wednesday we'd like to call over to Cape San Blas and get a hold of our friend Captain Blair Morgan and see what's happening on the east end of our viewing area. He's been hunting a lot, but now he's back out of the woods. This brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers right here in Port St. Joe. Got a great store down there. You haven't had a chance to go visit with it. They have all kind of stuff in there. Blue Water Outriggers, locally owned and locally operated. Good morning, Blair.
Good morning. How you doing?
We're doing well over here, buddy. What's going on down there?
Well, we got front after front coming through this time of year. We had a real strong one here a couple of days ago. It got cold, but fish-wise, it's kind of got them confused. They thought it was spring and water temperature dropped a couple of degrees, and now they're running around looking for warm water again. But a friend of mine went out of Indian Pass last Saturday before that front came through, and he went out there and caught a bunch of trout on top of the cork with a grub under it. He said he must have caught 40 trout, but a lot of them were short. But there's a lot of fish out there.
Yeah.
Of course, the white trout, they're still biting. The fronts don't bother them too bad. The sheephead, they're the same way. They still bite. The St. Joe Bay over here, it's been either windy or cold.
Yeah.
So there hasn't been a whole lot of fishing going on in the St. Joe Bay.
Yeah, I was thinking about the bay with all that wind coming in different directions and all. It'd be tough to do in the bay fishing. You had to get in a protected area over there.
Yeah, it's been really rough over here, and plus we had some real big tides. I mean, there hasn't been a whole lot of water out here all week in the bay here in St. Joe. Yeah.
Well, okay. I know it's getting close to getting ready to bust out any week now, so maybe we'll get a run of good weather. A lot of good things will be happening.
Yeah, so we get some stable weather, and then warms up again like it did here about the end of January. When it hits that way, everything will be going on then. The Spanish will be here in the Pompano, Kobe, and everything.
That sounds exciting. All right, Blair. Yep. Appreciate that report, buddy.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you later. All right, Captain Blair Morgan doing the Blue Water Outriggers report for us on a weekly basis there. All right, let's take our first break, and we'll be right back with our special guest. Welcome back, and welcome our special guest, Clay Galbraith.
Morning.
Good morning. Divers Den, one of our big sponsors here, and I know a lot of things, we're talking about during the winter. Y'all, it slows down during the winter, of course, but y'all still have a lot of things going on, and y'all getting ready to bust out, too. A lot of things going on.
Phones are starting to ring. People lining their trips up for the spring break and summer already.
Yeah.
Spear fishermen are getting ready.
Now you were telling me, before I came on the air, y'all have a lot of stuff out there for non-divers, or?
We do. We have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of lights, cameras. We have a tremendous selection of T-shirts. We really do have a lot of stuff for the non-diver in our shop.
Yeah, we've been out there before. Out there last at the Christmas party. That was really nice. I had a lot of good fish out there.
Yeah.
But that was nice. But I looked around the store, I saw all kind of stuff. It's just really, really neat stuff you have out there.
And we have a large selection of different kind of lights. Sportsmen like the lights because they're all waterproof, obviously.
Yeah.
Most of them are LED now.
Yeah.
Batteries last a long time. They're bright.
How can you tell? I guess the deeper you go, of course, the darker it gets. We all know that. But how can you tell what size light you're going to need? How do you gauge that?
It kind of depends on what you're doing. If you're going to the jetties and you're just sightseeing, you may want a light that throws a big, bright, wide beam. Me, if I do lobster, I like one that shows a real tight beam. That way I can see the lobsters under the rocks, under the ledges and stuff. So
yeah,
depends on what you're doing, what light you want.
What about the flounder now? What are the flounder doing? I always hear Scott Lindsay and I were laughing about it the other day. Sometimes the people catch them, they say, well, they're coming in or they're going out. They're coming in, going out, but they just seem to be out there. It seems like I've gotten some good reports on flounder.
They get gathered up on these sites close to the pass, and when they start gathering, they get thick.
Yeah.
Some of them, they're actually stacked up on top of each other. And it's sporadic. They'll be there a while, then they'll be gone, and they all come back
again. They come back to the same area, don't they?
Come right back to the same area.
Now, can you figure out if they're what they're doing? I mean, are they feeding in the area? They're spawning in the area?
I think they're spawning.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, they do it more than one time, right?
They do it more than one time. It seems like.
Yeah.
And
I keep getting reports from people, and they say, well, they want to do like they want to portray like the mullet, and where they come in, they all leave and then they all come back in. But I think the flounder are sort of just bouncing back and forth. Yeah.
I think we have a large section of flounder that stay out in the Gulf, and we have the ones that stay in the Bay. And I think they all meet there to spawn because I think they come from both directions.
Yeah, your divers have done pretty well off of them this year.
Yes. Yeah. When they're there, when they're stacked up like that, I mean it's pretty easy. They're literally stacked in there.
How deep of water are they in when they're stacked up?
Most of them around 50 to 80 foot, 75.
Wow. For a beginner diver, that's almost ideal, isn't it?
Yes.
Once you get
and it's more than the depth. It seems to be that they're around the gate, the pass. They're all around the sites that are closest to the pass, outside.
Is the current pretty strong right in that area?
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
We don't hardly have any currents locally, unless it's a wind-driven current.
Yeah.
Currents are not very bad here at all, like they are. You go to Cozumel and just huge currents you drift, but here no.
Well, within the past week now, we've had a lot of rain and all, and I noticed, in fact, on Monday I was up around Lake Eufaula and saw all that muddy water all in the lake and all. Has that affected us any down here yet? Are we getting any?
When the bay gets muddy, obviously that water goes out into the Gulf, so. You try to go the opposite way the current's taking the water. So if there's a small current to the east, you might want to go west. But it does affect it. It takes a while. The hurricanes affect it more. Since the hurricane comes through, the bottom is silty, so it stirs up quicker now than it used to. So, but yes, the bay floods out there into our Gulf, so it does affect it.
All right, we're going to take a break, and Clay's got a special for you. He's going to tell you how you can win $150 from Divers Den. So we'll be right back after this break. All right, welcome back. Now, Clay, I just told the folks that you're going to provide an opportunity for them to win $150. Now, tell us how we're going to do this.
Well, we're going to make this real simple. All they got to do is come by the shop today or tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday, and sign up. We're going to have a drawing on Friday, and it's going to be for a $150 gift certificate for any purchase in the store. That can be anything in the store, classes, towards boat trips, whatever you want in our store. It's be a $150 gift certificate towards it.
Oh my goodness. $150. All you gotta do is go by and register Wednesday and Thursday, and then you're gonna draw. Then we're gonna let people know who the winner is and all. Okay.
Yeah, and they go to our Facebook page and find out who the winner, and you can announce it.
Okay.
If you want to also, but our Facebook page, we'll put who the winner is after we call them and notify them.
That's good, folks. That goes, we all during the year we try to give things away to our viewers and all. We appreciate Clay coming in with this opportunity for you to win $150. And even if you're not a diver, you're talking about nice T-shirts and masks and all kind of, snorkeling
snorkel
stuff.
gear. We have tremendous amount of snorkel gear. Plenty of stuff for the non-divers.
Yeah, and if you feel good, like benevolent and all, I can tell you what kind of mask I like. If you want to go and get a mask and bring it back to me, it's okay. It's one of those big full masks. I like those.
And if you're a non-diver, it's $150. That's half of a certification class. So you're halfway to learning how to dive.
True.
So
that's good. I appreciate you doing that. All right, let's look at a couple of pictures. Just sent it to on a regular basis. We get these pictures sent to us. Okay, we're talking about a lot of times outdoor photography, how great that is, and this is a picture sent to us by Mr. Ray Wishart, my fellow teacher up at Moser High School. Ray's a good photographer, and he actually took this before school started, back through the pine trees, past the driver's dead range. If you think you're way out in the middle of the woods somewhere, don't you? What a great picture there. Good job, Ray. Good job on the photography. This next picture is one coming from St. Vincent Island. That's one of those young sandbar deer down there. It's being curious and all. Great picture, good silhouette there, pine trees behind it, and that's from St. Vincent Island. And then check this out. My young intern, Mr. John Rush, he and his buddies had a good fishing outing, and he's going to tell us about it later, but he did catch some fish. He's learning well for an intern, so we appreciate what he's doing, okay? Also, what I have this written down here, let me go ahead and mention, I have a viewer that contacted me that he's looking for a stick steering boat. A lot of times, we're always willing to show the boats for sale or what people want and all, but this viewer wants a stick steering boat. You'd like to have a glass stream stick steering boat. So if you know anybody's got one of those, give me a call and I will get a hold of him. Maybe we'll get two people together, make both of them happy. People buying the boat and people selling the boat.
That'll be good.
Stick steering boat, I really enjoy stick steering boat. They're a lot of fun and all. Now speaking of boats, all your boats are up and running good? Y'all got everything taken care of through the winter?
We got them ready. It starts running again this weekend. We've done a lot of maintenance on it, added some stuff to it. It should be good to go for the whole summer.
How often do y'all have to do maintenance on your boat? Mainly just during the wintertime, during down season? Or?
Yeah, we like to pick January to do it, and we do some maintenance and add some stuff to it every year. They're pretty maintenance free throughout the summer. Little stuff here and there, but not just like your boat. There's always some little something electrical not wanting to work, but they run pretty good.
What size are y'all's boats?
It is a 30-foot Delta.
30-foot Delta. So how many people can y'all dive?
Coast Guard certifies it for 13 passengers plus crew.
Wow. And you got room for your tanks and all? You got your built-in everything for tanks?
It holds 26 tanks.
We're going to get John, my intern John, we're going to get him out with you pretty soon and do some filming, some video, and we'd already talked to him about it and showed.
Does he dive?
He would love to dive, but he maybe he'll go by and register.
Maybe he should come by and sign up.
I bet he will. He will. He's turned into be a good little outdoorsman and all. One thing too, when it's talking about diving now, we always want to tell people when you're doing your lessons. When are y'all going to start doing?
Well, we're already starting. I think we're doing about every other week now. We have a class first weekend in March. It starts that weekend, and then they're going to run pretty much every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday throughout the summer.
Okay, all right. So that'll be like every weekend. Are you at the jetties, or y'all do different places?
We try to get everybody on the boat.
Okay.
So they'll be in the classroom part of the day. Then they go to the pool. We generally go to one of the springs on Saturday, and then we try to get them back on the boat on Sunday.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. And if all they got to do is just call and call y'all out at Diver Den and register, or
call either store, and we'll get you signed up and get you ready. It's 3 days. It's fun. I mean, you got a little bit of classroom. You know how the classroom is. It's a little boring, but then you go right into diving. You're diving the first day.
I think that's just a general rule. All classrooms are boring. I don't care if it's sixth grade American history or whatever, but it's just something we all have to do.
We all got to do it.
Got to do it.
And when you're sitting there in the classroom, knowing that in just a few hours you're going to be diving in the pool, classroom, you want to hurry up and get through it and get in the water.
Are you getting most of your customers? Are they local folks? Are they from out of town, or just a combination? Or?
I'm going to say it's split probably right down the middle.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people that are here, tourists that want to get certified while they're here, but we have a tremendous amount of local people.
Yeah, this is a great diving community. I talk to a lot of people to dive. It really is, and it just goes along with you. Always talking about Panhandle outdoors. The outdoors, so many things to do. Not diving, just icing on the cake.
It is, and Panama City is the second dive location in Florida. I mean, the Keys got us beat, but
Oh, we're the second.
We're
ahead of
number
Tampa.
2 in Florida. Yes.
I didn't realize that. I did not know that. Okay, listen, we're going to take our final break. We're going to come back with a lot more stuff with John. Okay. All right, welcome back to with Clay Galbraith. Talking about my intern John right before I went off of the air a while ago. But he's got a dead battery this morning, so he's had trouble making it in. But that's part of being in college and waking up with a dead battery. We've all done that. Okay, let's look at our fishing game forecast. We've got a new sponsor on the fishing game forecast. I want to welcome Mark Cowart and the Edgewater Beach Realty. The man at Edgewater Beach Realty. They're going to sponsor this spot for us, and we appreciate Mark Cowart doing this. And folks, give them your business out there, local folks, Edgewater Beach Realty. And our times today, we're looking at 7:47 or 9:47 this morning, and then this afternoon, late tonight, really about 8:11 or 10:11 tonight. 8:11 or 10:11, but this morning looks really good. Got that incoming tide is just changing. It's starting to come in. It's going to be a good time right there. A couple of announcements. That sportsman banquet over in Gulf County is tomorrow night, February 21st. Willie Ramsey, the Lions Club puts this on every year. They raise a lot of money, raise about $20,000 a year, and they're going to give away. They're going to give away a lot of stuff too on tickets and all. They're going to, I wrote this down: 25 shotguns, rifles, and pistols.
Wow!
You got a chance to win that. It'll be at the Centennial Building right there in St. Joe. The big old Mr. Norton always cooks the steaks and all. I think it's $50 a person, but it's all that money goes to a great cause. And that's over there in St. Joe's Sportsman Banquet. Appreciate those folks putting on a sportsman banquet. All that money stays locally, goes to local scholarships and all, and gives to young people all in that community. And it's a good deal. So you all support that. You call Willie Ramsey or down there, or go by Blue Wood Outriggers. I'm sure they'll have some tickets. And the other thing now tomorrow night also is a meeting up in Holmes County. For if you're interested in the turkey hunting up there, the FWC is having a meeting. That's going to be from 6 o'clock to 8:30. Tomorrow night will be at Holmes County Extension Office, East Highway 90 there in Bonifay, for the turkey hunting and turkey management up there. Those two important things. Okay. Now let's take Clay. We've got your logo up here and your web page, Divers Den. Tell us about how'd y'all come up with that logo? I like that.
Well,
let's see. It's up there now. Is it?
Yeah. We had somebody here in town, local, draw that for us.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. We've actually added a pirate to it now.
Okay.
It's not on that one, but some of the shirts have the pirate. You see it on the box below there.
Yeah. Now look, you got the locations here. 2 locations serve you. You got your map on how to get to location. One, of course, out on Thomas Drive, and one on Tender Parkway. And then you got how to get your certification, and all that on your webpage. That's a nice looking webpage. People just got to punch in Divers Den.
Yeah, and the Facebook page is Divers Den PCB.
Yeah.
And we'll put the winner of the drawing on it.
Well, we'll put good idea on that. And you got I'm looking on here. You got all kinds of different things. Really interesting. You have this.
Yeah, there's a lot of information on the webpage to tell you how to get certified, and a lot of information about the shop. But all the cool pictures are mostly on the Facebook. Facebook has lots of videos, lots of pictures. Now they're a little sporadic in the winter because the boats don't go out as much, but in the summer there's usually a video every day added to little short clips.
Let's take a look at your boat right here. This is the Divers Den boat. This is this one you were just talking about?
That's it.
Okay. Good looking boat there. Now, you run that a lot?
We do. It pretty much in the summer it goes out every day. A lot of times twice a day, and during the week I'm the one driving it a lot of times.
Now let me ask you this: can you guarantee this kind of calm water every time we go out?
Yeah. In the lagoon. Now once we get out of the lagoon, I can't really guarantee it that much.
Okay. This is interesting too. What size engine do you have on there?
It has a 3126 Caterpillar.
All right. These are just some of the different pictures I guess you can see. Tell us about this one.
That's AJ Amberjack swimming by.
Amberjack. Okay. What do you have right here?
Goliath grouper. He's probably around 4 foot in length.
Woohoo, man.
That's what steals everybody's bait on the bridge spans.
Oh, that's a good looking picture. What is this?
Yeah, it's a little anemone. Hangs out on the bottom. They're cool.
It's just another world down there, isn't it?
It is completely another world. Some more jacks going by.
Yeah, they make a great picture.
That looks like it's probably in the wheelhouse of the Bart.
Okay, all right. I was going to say.
That's the inside of it.
a lot of activity right there.
That is my daughter. That's actually at Cypress Springs.
No kidding. Spring diving. We don't have talked a lot about spring diving and all, but well, this is part of the same deal.
Yeah, it's on one of the wrecks. Somebody taking pictures of each other, it looks like.
Yeah. And one more picture there.
He's I ain't sure where he's at. Looks like one of the
real tropical looking fish.
Yeah, some more of it in Springs.
Okay, so if people want to be exposed to this and get an opportunity to take this, all they got to do is get up with divers then. And
it's very easy. Getting certified, everybody thinks getting certified is a very difficult process. It really is not, and it's fun. You're diving the first day. It's a fun class.
Well, we're going to try. We've all talked about doing them. John is really interested in doing it, and of course I'm interested in doing it. And when I get 8 days a week, I'm certainly going to do it. I know it. But it's just, I've been envious of all these divers over the years, and because they've been not a jealous envious. I just wish I wish I could go down there with you guys.
We have a large group of people every year that are your age group that come in. I call them the bucket list divers. They come in and get certified because they've always wanted to do it, thought it was difficult, and then they come in and do it after they retire. And then they're mad because they waited so long.
Well, listen, some of you folks out there want to take it with them. I'm talking about it maybe when it warms up a little bit, another month or two, when it warms up a little bit. I'm seriously thinking about taking it. Might be beginning of summer or something. Anyway, we're going to, if some of y'all are interested, give me a call. We might take the course together and I'll do some video and everything.
Yeah, I would love to have the outdoors course. We'll just do it. We'll do a course with just you and your fans if you want to.
Well, that'd be cool. Y'all get in touch with me and talk about that. Well, Clayton, we appreciate you coming on. I know you got a busy day at work and all, but we appreciate the sponsorship. We appreciate the partnership with a diving company like yours.
We do too. And remember, everybody come by the shop, sign up. We're gonna give away $150.
Folks, $150 now. I'm gonna send my wife out there, my kids and everything, grandkids, all of them, get them signed up and all. Anyway, hey, listen, we got to get out of here. Thank y'all for watching the show now, and you do something good for somebody today, and you have a great day at work, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.